Okay, now that we have our birch trees taped off for next week and our bigger watercolor picture, this one, taped off, I made you guys squares. So once you get all of the tape done, you can just cut these edges off. You can even rip them a little bit and put the trash in your trash boxes at your table. That little bit's okay. You just don't want a lot left over. It'll stick to other people's work and it'll stick to the drying mat. So, step one, you cut those off and then you're gonna draw some organic lines. So the only tools we need today are tape and a pencil and a Sharpie. So organic shapes, remember, aren't straight edges and they aren't shapes that are classic square, triangle, rectangle. Obviously this is a circle, but an organic shape has all this movement. We're looking for the movement. So really simply, you can just draw some wobbly, we've done this before, anywhere you want these lines to go, but you do want to consider leaving spaces where you will be able to put some watercolor. But the loop-de-loos are really fun if you want to try a loop-de-loo. They happen naturally. And you can consider how balanced the work is if you feel like this is balanced. It's up to you. I've got some littler pieces now. Yeah, you're the artist. Not really happy with that one. So you can make adjustments. Make sure you're drawing lightly so you can erase. The next step is wherever the intersections are, wherever things intersect, you're gonna make those connections a little bit wider. So the way we do that is by taking the Sharpie and making a U shape wherever there is an intersection, like that. And here's another one right here. We're smoothing out these intersections. And where there's not an intersection, you can just draw plainly where the lines are. You can make them a little thicker, you can make them a little thinner. Again, you are the artist, but you're gonna go around and make these connections just a little bit thicker where there's an intersection. So there's an intersection here. And after you've done all your intersections, then you can go back and trace your lines. If your Sharpie's not working well, just raise your hand and I will bring you a fresh Sharpie. So here's an intersection and smooth out those connections. And you just end up with a really cool watercolor painting. And next week, we will be able to add watercolor to this. So lots of taping today, Sharpie work. This painting's gonna be super easy. This one's more complicated. That's why I gave you nicer paper for this one.